what do these two products have to do with drains? I'm going to tell you. Hi! Okay, so I, every now and then, will notice my bathroom drains getting a little slower, and so I use two products to kind of keep them going. And this is not for those people that are going to go, you know, I don't want to use harsh chemicals in my drains, because these items are considered harsh chemicals, okay? But they do keep the drains flowing really, really well. So let me go ahead and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so I ran the water for about 5 minutes and I got it going just a little. And then I'm going to use the hot water and I'm going to kind of just move this baking soda around. My drain started kind of slowing down, and it started getting slow. So I do this every now and then to kind of help that drain. Okay, that should be good. We don't want to put too much because we want the vinegar to help work. So I used a 1/2 cup of baking soda. And we're going to use about a 1/2 cup of vinegar. We're going to pour it in. It's going to bubble up and it's going to bring things right out, and it's going to help that drain start to flow a lot faster. And I'm going to pour just a little bit more in because there's some more baking soda in the top of my sink here, and I want to get it all in there. So technically I've probably used right at a cup. You could do this with small children. I don't know that I would suggest it, and I'll share my concern, and then you can decide. If you do this with small kids and they see the products that you're using, are they going to turn around when you're not looking and do this and not be supervised? That is my concern. But I will tell you, if you're going to do a science project and you're going to have your kids there and you're going to do, and you want to do a volcano, or you buy one of those cute little kits that the volcano's already made. Of course, you could make one. There are directions out there, I'm sure, on YouTube. Where you could actually do that. I'm just running hot water in the drain now to help everything kind of make it through. You could do this step more than once if needed, especially if your drain seems really clogged. There are people out on YouTube who say this is a chemical-free way to clean your drain. Well, guys, those two items are still considered chemical. They're caustic. And if a child gets them in their eye or splashed, you know, or they drink it or it's splashed on them, it may cause some skin irritation and discomfort. So I do disagree with the aspect it's chemical-free. But it's probably two things that you have in your home that you could use. And oh, that's flowing nicely. And as an added benefit, it kind of helps get that, you know, yellowy. I live out in the country, so around here starts to get kind of icky and kind of off color. So it kind of helps get that grout or that trim line there, and it just helps keep that, you know, that silicone kind of clean too. So because that looks much nicer. I do run the sink for about 5 minutes with nothing but hot water. Of course, our hot water tank is set to 100 and, I think, what is it, 140, 130? Whatever the average is, ours is turned up. Because with small children, they recommend that you lower your, you know, you have a certain set temperature. And my hot water heater is set just a little higher than that. I do have grandkids, but, you know, we always, when they're little, we always would help them start their bath water, and now that they're bigger, you know, we don't worry about that as much, but we do remind them from time to time, and they know the hot water is set hotter here. Only because I like my hot water when I do my dishes. So that's flowing so much nicer. You could do this with kids. I would suggest maybe possibly measuring out your items, bring them into the bathroom, but leave the containers wherever it is you store all your chemical stuff at for your cleaners and things at home. And then that way the kids see that you're doing something, but they may not know with what products. So you could use 2 separate measuring, cups or bowls or whatever, bring them in, do this project. I would be the one to make sure that they're either stepping back or wearing maybe some safety goggles. I would not necessarily suggest using any type of dye to make it look cooler, especially on like this type of sink, which I think is more of a Corian, I guess, maybe. Because I don't know that it would necessarily, dye your sink. And I would hate to see that, especially even, you have the silicone around here. I don't know if that would, color that silicone either. So, but you could do this with kids. I would just be very careful. Guys, I'm showing you this, but it is up to you to be careful. It's up to you to do your homework, and it's up to you to do everything that you can to keep your family safe. I do this when I start noticing my bathroom drains going a little slow, and I swear by it, and I tell everybody that happens to mention that they've got drains going slower that, hey, have you tried baking soda and vinegar? So, but it is chemicals, okay? We're not going to be those people that go, oh, it's a chemical-free way. No, these are still chemicals. Vinegar is still technically a chemical. Baking soda is still chemical. I keep this in my laundry room, and I use this for, we have a hot tub, and I wash our swimsuits in the baking soda that we use for the hot tubs. And then that way, you don't get extra bubbles in your hot tub because of too much gain or Tide or whatever you're using. I know you could use a free and clear product, but I have this already for other items, so why would I go out and buy another product when I already own this? And this scoop is usually what I use, and then we just use those for the hot tub. And I guess I could do a video on that too, but that is how I keep my drains going. I'm going to jump off here and get this video posted. Please make sure you like my video. Please make sure you hit subscribe and hit the little bell. I'll be doing a lot more videos. I have a lot of ideas I've been writing down. Actually, I've been telling Alexa to write them down. And I could even do, because I love my little personal assistant who we call Lexi, so she doesn't always ding at you when you call her name, if you're talking about her. So, but this is what I do in my bathroom. I hope it helps. Have a wonderful day, guys. Please don't be negative. If you're in a mood and you want to put something horrible, just don't. Just keep scrolling, keep moving, keep going. Be positive, be kind. We need more of that in the world today. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and share this with your friends, because I would love to see more people on, and then giving me ideas of videos, household hacks, gardening, that type of thing. And then I've got some herb things I'm going to start showing you guys. So, and then of course I can and do all that. So have a wonderful day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.